This video is sponsored by Taiwan Excellence. What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and today we're going to be taking a look at a laptop that I've fallen in love with recently, the MSI GS65 Stealth. And this is a powerful gaming laptop with a very thin and sleek design, and at first glance you wouldn't even think that this is a gaming laptop. Typically those are usually a lot bulkier and they're black and red. I heard that MSI's older laptops tend to look like that, but they seem to have gone in a different direction here, and I am all for it. It's got a very mature black and gold color scheme, with the gold accents being on the logo, around the trackpad, and even around the perimeter of the laptop itself. And you can even find some more accents on the vents on the sides. So all in all, I really like the way this thing looks. It feels great, and it's only 4.14 pounds, so it's pretty lightweight, especially for something as powerful as it is. It is very light, so whenever I had to throw it in my backpack, carry it around with me, can hold this thing with one hand, it's not been an issue whatsoever. So it's a nice, powerful, lightweight gaming laptop, which is just not a combination you typically see. And the actual material that it's made out of just feels really good in the hand. It feels nice and premium. It's aluminum alloy that's been sandblasted, but my only gripe with it is that it does attract quite a few fingerprints. So if you're one of those folks like me who tend to obsess about that, you will be pulling out your microfiber cloth and cleaning this guy up quite a bit. And I've seen some people complain about it having some flex around certain areas, kind of like around the power button. Honestly, it does flex. Hasn't really impacted me by any means whatsoever. This is not gonna be that much of an issue. It might bother you just a little bit, but it's definitely not a deal breaker. And with that more compact design, this is pretty much a 14-inch laptop body, but it manages to fit a 15.6-inch display onto that 14-inch body, and they managed to do this by shrinking down the bezels by a ton. It's got an 82% screen-to-body ratio, so if you like really thin bezels, you're definitely gonna love what you get with the Stealth. And it does have a little bit of a chin at the bottom of the display, but I feel like I'd be nitpicking if I actually had a problem with that. And the display that we're working with is actually pretty nice, with a 144 Hz refresh rate. So if you're into gaming, you know how important it is to have a nice high refresh rate. It's a 1080p display, which makes that kind of thing possible, but like I said, it does look really nice when playing games. And since we touched on gaming, let's talk a bit about performance. For you spec heads out there, mine is packing an Intel 8th generation Core i7 processor with 6 cores, so this thing has a ton of power. It's also got 16 gigs of RAM, as well as an NVIDIA GTX 1070. That is a lot of muscle to fit inside of a compact body like this. Mine is also packing a 512 gig SSD, and with that kind of power, I've been able to crank up the settings on all the games that I've been playing, whether it's Ultra or Epic, whatever the setting may be. I've been able to really push it to the max and still get really good results. And I'm not a pro gamer by any means, but I can tell you guys, the quality and performance that I was able to get out of this guy has just been amazing. I have a few other capable laptops that I've been taking around with me and playing games on them, but I honestly haven't been able to push them as much as I'm able to push the Stealth. And in terms of ports, you get quite a few on the Stealth. On the left side, you'll see a full-blown Ethernet port, as well as 2 USB 3.1 ports, a hi-fi headphone jack, as well as a microphone jack. And on the right side, you'll get another USB 3.1 port and a full-blown Thunderbolt 3 port, as well as a mini display port, HDMI port, and power port. And I really am happy to see not just a regular USB port, but a Thunderbolt port, which is a very nice addition. And with the addition of a Thunderbolt 3 port, HDMI port, and the mini display port, you have the potential to connect up to 3 different displays to this if you're crazy enough. And we do have to talk about the typing experience, which I found to be pretty comfortable. This is actually an RGB backlit keyboard. It runs the SteelSeries engine, so SteelSeries is powering all of the RGBs. Each individual key can be custom lit, so you can make all kinds of crazy designs, or you can use some of the presets that SteelSeries comes up with within their software. And the trackpad is pretty solid. It's pretty responsive, has a nice decent size to it, so it was comfortable to use. And you get some pretty decent speakers on here. They're definitely not mind-blowing. If you want a good audio experience, of course, some desktop speakers would always be the best way to go, but this does do its job, so I have no serious complaints. Now, in terms of battery life, you're supposed to get up to 8 hours of battery. I found that through my usage, I got around maybe 6 to 7 hours, depending on what I was doing. Definitely not gaming. If you're gaming on battery, that number is going to drastically change, but the chances are you're gonna be plugged in when you want to game, and if not, I suggest you do so. And it's a pretty nice color accurate display, so viewing content on here is definitely enjoyable, even if it is just 1080p. And for those of you who didn't know, the Stealth is a Taiwan Excellence awarded product, which means it went through a ton of steps to get to judges that will judge it on its R&D, design, quality, and even international marketing. And these judges looked through over 1,000 products to make sure only the cream of the crop are the ones that are awarded with this award, and it made the cut. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that this thing is an awesome product. I think if you go and watch a ton of other reviews on it, you'll see that a lot of people share the same sentiments. This is honestly just one of the best laptops that I've used this year. And if you guys wanna learn more about the Taiwan Excellence Award and other cool products that were able to get the award, I'll have it linked down below in the description for you guys to check out and learn more. But I gotta say guys, this thing has definitely earned and secured a spot in my gadget backpack. Like I said, I've been taking it around for more than a month now, and I've been thoroughly enjoying it. So I'll be using it until something just as light and thin is able to knock it off its place, but we'll see when that happens. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I helped if you were on the fence about picking up one of these. But till the next video guys, if you enjoyed it, be the cool guy or girl that gives this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace.